Oh, Panga, that's so mean! Oh, that's mean. This level is Resurrections. It's from Super Dram World 3, and the one-up mushrooms do just that. After Mario touches something deadly, he'll jump up in the air and then fall down. Once he touches a one-up, he springs back to life like nothing happened. We use that to gain some height and keep going where we otherwise wouldn't be able to. And I'm happy to report that there is no one-up for Yoshi. This Chuck is going to be jumping in just the right spot for me to land back on him after coming back to life. Get out of here, Yoshi! I think what I liked most was setting up these tricks myself. I'm throwing the P-switch up so that I can activate it after I come back to life. And this failed shell jump works against so many years of practice. We're using the ball bomb to hit the on-off switch, and then also use the explosion to get up to the one-up. I'm gonna have to be really fast with this platform. It basically needs to be at its highest point possible for me to make the jump up to the throw block.
Thank you, Panga. Oh, that's... maybe that wasn't a spike to start with.
What is this?
I'm glad you asked, past me. This is the DDR Bowser fight from the Tower of Fate, a level in Grand Poo World 3. The goal here is simply to survive until the end of the song. How you holding up there, past me?
This is amazing.
So this arena and the music that play in it are a reference to the Grand Poo World 2 boss fight. Something I've practiced a lot.
I can't believe this. Oh my god. Get wrecked, Bowser. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Progress. Thank you, Panga. Thank you for the fish.
You, Panga! Oh my god. Oh, hook, line, and sinker. This is Powerup Pursuit, a level from Super Dram World 3. We've got two different kinds of power-ups here. The grayed out power-ups that disappear when I touch them. And then later there's some outlined power-ups. Those will allow me to get the same power-up multiple times by touching the same area. We're going to be spinning on this saw to bounce off of it safely. Spinning with a cape also hits any blocks that are to either side of you. Those yellow bars that we went through also power down Mario to his small state, and fireballs from the Fire Flower are able to activate the on-off switches. If you notice me taking the long way around collecting that mushroom, it's because there's a kaizo block underneath it. This right here is the only jumping Chuck in the level, and he's by far the hardest thing to time. The only way to get past this obstacle is to hit the shell up in the air, and then you spin through the shell as it's falling to get to the spiny egg. We had to be really fast to collect that cape in time to be able to get through the turn blocks, and it takes 5 fireballs to get rid of this clapping Chuck over on the far right. The yellow Super Koopas bounce off of walls, and you need to burn both spiny eggs for each of these jumps. Let's fucking go! Give me that checkpoint. Welcome to romhack race week 205. This was a romhack of SMB2. Up to this point, there have been 5 total SMB2 romhack races. There's kind of a gimmick in this level where you jump off of things that you've already thrown. That's something that is present in vanilla SMB2. It took too long for me to show, but I got a mushroom. That allows me to use the spark to get a bounce, to take this veggie over to the right, and use it to cross the gap.
You might have noticed that I jumped on some hidden platforms there. There were some potions that I used to show them to me, but I just memorized where they were. In SMB2, every door that you enter counts as a checkpoint, so if I were to fall in the pit, I'd respawn back at the last door I came out of. I'm gonna need this key. It eventually unlocks a door that allows me to get to the final area. I can't just make the jump straight over there with the key in my hand, so I have to throw it over, and then use the Shy Guy to ride down and jump off of to grab the key. These red guys over here that are just kind of wiggling around are hoopsters. When they aren't on a vine, that's what they do. They wiggle and fall down. Now that we've unlocked the door, we need to go back to the start. So we take the flurry, throw him at the wall, and jump off of it. And all the stuff that we use to get over to the right is back, and we can use it to get back to the left. I'm pretty sure I could just use the super jump to get up to that vine, but I might as well use the Shy Guy. Go ahead and cut that one off there. Hi everybody. Welcome in. Hope everybody's prepared for an unforgettable Mario-in. We spent some time on this level before. I am playing new Mario games. This came out like 2 weeks ago. We spent some time on this level before, and I don't know, we got some progress in here. Oops. Over. Have you done? No, I haven't. That comes later. Why is that not working? Oh, I know why that's not working. Hold on. You play these levels in order. Thank you very much for the roses. Yeah, she was hiding in the thing again. I don't know why she chooses to do that. Yeah, inside the wall. What are you doing, Bane? She knows that she wants to sit there and cry at me. She doesn't know what she wants, though. Too early. What exit am I on? Resurrections. I have completed 13 exits so far. I think that might be good, I just need to commit to it. Also, was that a GameCube raid? I think it was. GameCube known Xbox demo player.
It's me, Dupu, of Who is Dupu fame.
Yeah, this is a really good level. Pangas said that he really only spent 2 years making. Gram 3. The release of Grand Poo World 3 is what gave him the kick in the butt to start working on this. It was always a thing that he would like talk about making, but he wasn't actively doing development on it. Okay. So I've been there. Right there at that screen is where I've died. I need to get the up throw of the 1-up. And for that 1-up to land in the little hole there. And I think I need to die on the spike for that to happen. Yeah, this is a really cool level. Really cool level. I was saying before that the P-switch level was my favorite. This one probably takes the cake. The P-switch level just felt really fun to play. Good timing. Yeah, so bringing Mario back to life. There's 2 levels I can think of off the top of my head that have done something like this. Not in exactly the same way. And this ability to pick up and throw the thing that revives me is awesome. The NES Barbie level. I need to figure out timing for that thwomp. That's the thing that's been... Like, I've gotten past it a few times, but I need to make something that's more reliable. Make a setup for myself. Super Mario RPG World. Hi, Perrin. Thank you for putting your tail directly in my face. You know what? You are not supposed to be up on the desk. You have been knocking too much stuff down. Hold on a second here. Get down. The other cats are fine, but Perrin has proven that he cannot be trusted with desk privileges. A Poyer? Yeah, he's a good boy. He has a tendency to make a nuisance of himself, but most of when he's being bad is just because he wants to be near me. And it's hard to fault him for that. Hey, Christina. Well, Perrin has a tendency to knock my controller down, and I kind of need my controller. His frequency with knocking down controllers is why my USB port doesn't really work. I mean, it kind of works. Not really. And he also completely popped out one of the buttons, which was something I didn't even realize was possible. Okay, so that needs to be an earlier throw. Watch out. You're okay. You're a good kitty. Yeah. First blood. Congratulations on being first. That was progress. That was me getting closer to getting that mushroom to work where it needs to. Good old percussive maintenance. Yeah, the struggle in here is just gonna be getting onto that thwomp for right now. Getting through there reliably is what I need to really dial in the next. That's pretty reliable though, I gotta say. Even earlier. Oh yeah. Panga's made some really cool levels. This one, I think, takes the cake for me so far. Early.
Bro, just lock in. All you have to do is lock in. Take a break and breath. Then lock in. Just gotta lock in. Trust me, bro. Lock in, bro. Don't forget what I told you about breathing.
Breathing is important. We're gonna try that. We're gonna try, just waiting until I get to the bottom of the screen before throwing the one up for the thwomp. I gotta imagine that lock air doesn't smell very good. Hey, welcome in. Thank you. You know, most everything I learned about locks came from watching The Lockpicking Lawyer. I think I'm pulling back there. And I just need to trust it.
Hello, this is the nose-picking lawyer. No relation.
Yeah, I'm not super happy with my pace. Especially considering the first day was 3 exits. Sorry, phone's ringing. It was spam. It was a spam call. Ah. I didn't see that. Yeah? I didn't see where paste was coming from. keep throwing that one too far. Hey there. Check something real quick. Thank you. That's gonna be the struggle. That's gonna be the whole level, I think. Getting that thwomp to line up. This is from Celeste. I want to say that this is Resurrections from Celeste. But if I got the name of the song wrong, that's very likely. Hey, Pirate Jack. I'm doing pretty good. It's probably because of how correct I was. Oh, I mean, there's just something specific that you're doing with all of the one-ups. There's not really a whole lot to remember here. Gotta have good timing for that one.
Spike.
He's a good boy. No, I mean, that's what it's there for. Don't like missing that throw block so many times. It's nice that you get there at just the right time, but I think I'm still more comfortable waiting to make this move work. I might try doing it faster like that. Okay, let's try this. Let's try doing only a full jump there. I didn't do the thing. Hey, Lord Hoyle. Thank you very much for the rose. I really appreciate it. Oh no, that's a holdover from updating OBS and it breaking everything. And combining that with the Stream Deck wanting to break all the time, where it doesn't do things. I don't have it set up to, well, I need to add an extra action into my Stream Deck. And I haven't because it also keeps breaking all the time. Okay, if I had landed on the spike, I think that would have worked. Yay, thank you. That's exciting. I think there's one more thing that I would bug you about as well, which is a status page. Which, again, is in the app. It's just... I would need a way for it to live in OBS. I'm trying it though. I'm trying to make use of this stuff. Hey Gramps, I'm doing pretty good. Hey, JPK. Yeah, that's something I need to think about because of how limited space I have is. Because exactly what I'm asking for is not going to be quite as simple as just taking the existing pane. Okay, I was too fast, and I did let go of the jump button. I think I'm good. Yeah, you finished the rest of Die Tree? Very nice. Both. I think stats are probably the more important of the two, but the status is like connection status is simple. Hey! Hi, fish! Alright. So what even? The only option that I see is something like that. Oh, I see. I see. I think that fish is a lot friendlier than the previous fish that was used that way. Because that one was after a trick that I never did get consistent at. Like, immediately after it. Whoops. This one is after immediately after something that's not really a big deal. Yeah, that's the struggle right there. And it's a struggle because there's a lot of variance in how I can do the previous part. I guess really by this point, I should be expecting that anywhere where I can just sit and look, there's gonna be a fish. I do keep dying, don't I? I like the people that come in and call me a noob. That's pretty funny. You should try and expand and improve your taste in jokes. Thank you, Lord Hoyle. Yeah, why don't you do the thing that you said you were gonna do? Seems awfully suspy to me. Christina, thank you so much for the super popular gift. Okay. Well, we'll know what to do later if you don't.
Oh, fishy, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fishy. Oh. Oh, fishy, 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 fish. That went wherever I did go.
What? Thank you. Thank you very much. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about this level so far. There's one thing I'm struggling with, and it's not so bad. Excuse me. Yeah, this level really is die to learn. So that's my problem, is sometimes
I
I'm
wonder where that
activating the
fish has
swamp.
gone. You did love it so, you looked after it like a son. And it went wherever I did go. Is it in the cupboard? Wouldn't you like to know? It was a lovely little fish, and it went wherever I did go. Where can the fish be? Have you thought of the drawers in the bureau? It is a most elusive fish, and it went wherever I did go.
Fishy, fishy! Hey, Scruntle. You're right, you're right. I saw something the other day which upset me. And it was somebody making a video in rhyming prose about Dr. Seuss and how his name was actually pronounced like Sos. Something that wasn't Seuss. And there's no way that's accurate. My whole life isn't a lie. Oh my god. Okay, I see what to do there. Sois? Yeah, sois. I will continue to say Seuss, thank you. You might even call me a soothsayer. I'd like to say I... Yeah? I'd like to say I planned that, but no, that was not the case. You know, this might be a hot take. I don't like Chef Boyardee. Never did. Not once. That is correct. I don't think that there's anybody that's replaying Dram 3. The sound? What sound? Hey, thank you so much for that 12 euro super. Really appreciate it. Doubts erased. Oh, hey, Sam. Yeah, the ultra processed was the thing. Like, I'm very averse to the taste that stuff gets when it's processed in a can. The sound playing right now, the blue 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 sound, like after I respawn into a 1-up. Or grab a 1-up. That's sick. Oh, that's a forward throw. Got it. Forward throw, then we're jumping right away. And who knows what happens with that next one. Yeah, this is great. No, I missed the spike. I would also try Frozen Boyardies. I would. It might lose something, but it'd be a lot better than canned. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't die. I threw it too late. Hey, bad kitty. Thank you. He can only get so loud. I do have limiters and stuff. What Mario is? Mario is plumber. Despite what Nintendo might try to tell you. Keeps you awake. I can probably just go right away too. Oh, okay. I think both of those need to happen later. Masterclass Melly, thank you so much for the thumbs up. Thank you, Mac. Ah, gee. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Oops, I'm dead. Christina, thank you very much for all the gifts. I appreciate it. I just realized that I owe some jokes, don't I? On account of... Excuse me. On account of getting that gift from Dr. Poppert. Hey, Sauce. There we go. Oh, I need to condense that. Jokes from the jokiest joking joke book ever written. No joke. Alright. What do you call a small firecracker? A baby boomer. What were the foods so worried about? That you are what eats you. So. Why did the dandelion buy her baby new clothes? It was growing like a weed. Why was the fish laughing so hard at the fisherman holding the shoe? Because he was off the hook? Huh? Huh? Search for General So? Is that like about, unknown people who made the dishes that things are inspired off of? Something like that? Whoops. Thank you, Dr. Poppert, for another super generous super. That's good enough for 2 more jokes. 2 more jokes. What's it called when 2 mountains meet? A summit. How did the store get rid of the slow-moving items? They seldom. S-E-L-D-O-M. They seldom. I get that. I get that one.
Just what do you think you're doing, Dave?
Yeah, this is a great level. I think one of the things that makes this so great is, like, as a viewer, how easy it is to understand what's happening. It just kind of makes sense.
Spike, bite his ankle on the next joke.
He's in the other room. My ankles are safe. I'm sure you occasionally understand, Kaizo. Ah! That probably shouldn't have worked. I've got way too much height with the mushroom, I think. Yoshi needs to stay down there. I've noticed that I've gotten some pretty big responses when Yoshi is prominently featured dying in my videos. I kind of like to play it up. Oh no, missing shell jumps in 2025. I like when I die right when I'm hitting the on-off switch, and it just keeps bouncing into infinity. Yeah, totally normal shell jump. I actually hit that one in a really awkward way the first time I tried it. And on off blocks, people needed it. I must go! My people need me! Whoops. I like the lineup that I have for that now. I just need to remember to do it. Hey there, welcome in. Dr. Popper, thank you very much for another super. 2 more jokes! 2 more! How do mountains say no? They decline. What do you call a young note? A minor. Oh, I really appreciate it. That's so fucking sick! Oh no. Okay. Woof! I probably could have still made that work. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad I get to do that ending again, because that was really cool. I feel like this second half is a lot easier than the first half. And it's mostly because of not having something that was just mysterious about timing. Not the ads. I really need to be better about taking breaks during ads. I need to stop slow falling there. Thank you for the super again, Dr. Poppert. One more joke. One more joke. Why did the giraffe go to the chiropractor? He had a stiff neck. You have correctly identified the thing that is happening on screen. Damn. Yeah, so we're in the middle of retiring that joke book. We're actually not too far off at this point. We discovered a while ago that the entire book was full of jokes that just aren't funny. And what we're doing is every time a joke is told, I remove a single page that I need to read jokes from. And eventually we're gonna get to a point where I'm on the page that I can stop reading it. And we will retire the book immediately and then have a funeral pyre. I'm gonna do a stream from outside in my yard where I make a fire and burn said book. Hey, Paige. Thank you so much for the high bear and the harpy. Yeah, I hear Grim has like a sub-hour time for Dram 3, which is crazy. The sound where I'm grabbing the 1-up or respawning from it. Yeah, sub-hour is insanely fast. Grim is, I think, a strong contender for one of the best kaizo players. That's the Wild Grim. If anybody wants to check him out. He actually has a TikTok account where he posts videos sometimes. He actually does kind of a similar format to what I do. The whole book, it's been a while since I did the math. It's not much at this point. Are you asking for what the song is? The song is Resurrections from Celeste. Which is chapter... Someone remind me what chapter that is. Seven? That doesn't sound right. The last time I had done the math to figure out where we're at for just burning the book right away, it was at like $210. That was, I think, last week sometime. Missing shell jumps. Do a stream just reading jokes. Someone, for the love of God, make it stop. You're right, Kiwi. You're so right. Hey, X-Gamer. Thank you very much for another super. We're gonna make a joke happen from that one. Just as soon as attempt is over. That's such a good ending to that section. Gah, I missed. I should have gone further to the left. Who's the boss in a family? Isn't it apparent? Tony Danza. Hey, Jody. It's going pretty well, I guess. That's so good! Nice jump, nerd. That's suspy. That's suspy. Yo, Crunchy Blue, thank you for the goat trophy. Really appreciate it. Yeah, that was so consistent. Of all the levels in Dram 3, that's the first one that I felt that I've actually got consistent at. Okay. Thank you very much. Crunchy Blue for the goat trophy. Very generous, thank you so much. Dr. Popper, thank you very much for the super. Scrap Iron for the GG, and Caleb for a gifted membership. Thank you so much, guys. 4, 5. 5 jokes. We're doing 5 jokes. Let me save here. We're also gonna go right back into that level, because I think there's a secret there. How did the doctor get better at his shots? With lots of practice. When are they gonna stop practicing medicine? Why did the doctor have to see the tree? It broke a limb. Why did the doc think it needed to change? Because of the peer's pressure. Why wouldn't the fingernail get up? It wanted to stay in its bed. Ew. What do high tops do when they want to tease each other? They stick their tongues out. Great joke, 0 out of 10. I agree. There's a lot of places where there could be a portrait. Because there's a lot of places you could get to by respawning in a weird place. Hmm. Can I just go over, maybe? No. Dr. Popper, thank you for the membership as well. Yeah, I'm also kind of surprised that with how bad these jokes are, that AI wasn't a factor. Oh, we've got a Revelug level for the race tonight. Revelug makes hard stuff. I've also just played some Revelug levels. What would Elsa's baby look like if she had one? Snow cute. Hank Sinatra? Hank Sinatra? Hi, Hank. Press L or R to revive yourself. Sprites still move while this occurs. Note that reviving in a wall or too low under lava will not work. Okay. Don't get crushed. Cecile, thank you very much for the heart me and go popular. Oh, that's really cool. That is such a cool mechanic. That is so cool. Wow. Hey, we've got the faster music. How the hell do you time this? Oh, wow. I need to be faster somehow, I think. Man, what a section. There we go. I don't think that I go for the throw block right away. Dr. Poppard, thank you very much for another super. I have the limit for jokes set to $3. So no joke, but I still really appreciate the support. Oh my god, I'm dying on the block. That is so cool. That's what the note block is for. Okay. Yeah, I'll have the math by tonight for where we're at with the book. No. So here's the thing. After we retire this book because it's bad, I have another new book. Oops. Yeah, so I mean, I didn't just get a book off the shelf and start reading it. I tried to vet the joke book. Whoa! Whoa, that is cool. Oh my god. Okay. These books both came from a half-price bookstore. But I didn't just grab the first book that I saw. And I'll have you know that the jokiest joking joke book ever written, No Joke, actually comes very highly rated on Amazon for whatever reason. I need to spin. What a section. We're not doing jokes from the new book just yet. Okay, I think I get it. It's neat that the respawning from death removes my momentum instantly. Hey, thank you very much for the super again, Dr. Poppert. Appreciate it. As often as possible, yes. How do you know when a door agrees with you? It knobs its head like a door knob. It knobs its head. No, this is not Mario Maker. Literally everything that you see on screen is not possible with Mario Maker.
Ouch!
I didn't even try to respawn. Exactly, Jody. It's just not realistic. That's my biggest problem with this ROM hack. It sure would be great if I, as a streamer, put through the effort to put the name of the game I was playing on screen. That sure would be a lot of work if I did that, wouldn't it? You might even think that it would be rude if I were to take all that effort and then have it just be ignored. When it's ajar. How does one make a Super Dram World 3? First of all, you have to be panga. And then you start by making Dram 1 and 2. Well, I'll tell you one piece of shit we can get off the screen, and that's gonna be real easy. Get the fuck out of here. What I think is really funny is, those folks that are asking everything to be spoon-fed to them, that's already been spoon-fed to them. Oh, he's a good boy. I think he's cold. He shouldn't be that cold. Yeah, I need to throw that spring later. I've gotten most all of the portraits. I was too far to the right. I think I've only missed like one portrait so far, and it was in a level that felt like there was a lot of space for me to be searching. So I didn't hold up playing the rest of the game. The spin jump, that's gonna happen by way of me getting up to the platform. If I die on the thwomp a little further to the left, That's gonna put me in range to, make that happen. And then I need to go right away. Sorry about that. I try really hard to avoid doing that. I should have focused more on muting the microphone and less on pausing the game. Ooh, that sounds good. Sounds really good. I haven't really mastered the art of making shrimp and grits. I've tried it like twice, and it never really turns out. Oops. Well, if you put, and this is the reason why my grits don't turn out. If you put enough butter and salt into grits, they're edible. How? Grits are corn and cream of wheat is wheat. Yeah, this level has had 3 separate resurrection mechanics in it. One that just has like a block that's placed in the level, and dying and then touching that block brings you back. The other section was you had 1-up mushrooms as a carryable object, and whenever you died while one of those 1-ups was active, you would automatically respawn wherever it was. Whoops. And then here, I can just respawn whenever I want to by pressing L or R. There's a couple different kinds of deaths that I can't respawn from here. such as respawning inside of a wall crushes me to death. I can't respawn from that. Falling off the bottom of the level, I can't respawn from that either, and I can't respawn inside of lava either. Yeah, exactly. When they're properly prepared and dressed up real nice, grits can be tasty. And that's not something that I'm any good at. But it's corn. It has the juice. I think grits are slightly more coarse than polenta is. Oh, you've definitely had MSG. You might not have used it as an ingredient, but it's a naturally occurring compound in a bunch of stuff. It's what makes things like Doritos taste good. There's a lot of people that have misunderstandings about MSG, which unfortunately stems from the easy way of saying it is racism. Yes. The longer explanation is that somebody somewhere once wrote a newspaper article about how MSG made their tummy hurt. And associated that MSG with Chinese food. And it's stuck. And it's horrible. Yeah, exactly. It's just like table salt. Table salt, literal poison if you eat too much of it. Okay, I see what you do there. Yeah, exactly. Water. You can die from drinking too much water. How often are we making jokes about names of elements? Periodically? Dr. Popper, thank you very much for the super again. I'm gonna get one more joke from that. Oh my god. Well, okay. How does a porcupine stay warm in the winter? It goes under its quilts. Quilt? Hold on. Yeah, it says quilts. Now, I've never known porcupines to be that renowned for knitting, or not knitting, quilt making, sewing. Oh, but the jokes are gold. I see what you did there. Huh. You're right, Jody. Right? Yeah. Willow, thank you so much for the raid. I'm trying to pull the element whose symbol is AG out of the ether. How was Final Fantasy, Willow? Silver sounds right. But now I'm out of contention for knowing. Dr. Popper, thank you for 2 more supers. I really, really appreciate it. Why don't we add that up to another joke? I think I might be missing count on some of these. Hang on. Oh. Why was the Easter egg so nervous? Someone was hunting it. Oh, I've got another sneeze coming. Jody, Thank you for that gifted membership, Jody. Jody with a gifted membership to Ugujugujuga Gaming. Ugujugujuga. Yeah, I'll leave it there. What did the teddy bear... Excuse me. What did the teddy bear say to the polar bear? Is this for real? Yeah, that wasn't as bad as the previous two have been. Dr. Popper, thank you very much for another super. 4 more jokes. Why didn't the flower need its family as much? It was all grown up? What? Why didn't the flower need its family as much? It was all grown up. So normally I at least understand what the punchline is supposed to be, even though I don't really agree with the punchline being funny in any way. Side, thank you so much for the raid. We're reading some jokes from the jokiest joke and joke book ever written, no joke. Why couldn't the flower ride the bike? Its pedals fell off. What did one knife say to the other when it was being... Excuse me. What did one knife say to the other when it was bugging him? Cut it out! What do you get when you mix an owl with a nurse? Who cares? Yeah, I think we had probably 2 that were decent there. Hang on. I'm gonna have to go back through and make sure that I'm not missing things. The knife is on the edge of being funny. Aha! The ear bleach? Fair enough. So, just so you know, this book that I'm reading jokes from right now is going to be retired because it's terrible. And terrible meaning very unfunny. I am taking off a single page every time I read a joke from the end of the book. And whenever we get to like the page that I'm on, we're gonna stop. It is terrible. I thought about physically removing pages, but after we've completely exhausted the jokes from the book that we're going to read, I'm gonna do what I've called a Chillin' by the Fire DLC stream. I'm going to go outside, literally build a fire, and literally burn this book. So it can't hurt anyone else. The only streamer who punishes subscriptions. Anyway, Syed, how was your stream? I hope that the Advance Wars was advancing. This level is super cool. We've actually done 2 other sections in here that had to do with reviving a deceased Mario after he dies. And this section, I think, is kind of like the ultimate implementation of this, where I can just do it on demand whenever I want to. So when Mario dies, he jumps up in the air and starts falling back down. And I can press R or L at any time, and that restores him back to life. Oh no, the ads! The ad. I know that the rage has got here and everything. I am gonna take a real quick break because I need to fill up my drink. I'm gonna run some shorts while I'm gone, and I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Skip this one. Skip. This is the Cetacean's Dark Transformation. It's a level from Super Dram World 3. It's a terrible night for this dolphin to have a curse. Whenever the on switch is on, he remains a dolphin. But when a vile plumber changes the switch to the off state, he becomes a horrifying Fish and Boo. A Fish and Boo is always going to be chasing Mario. Fish and Boo also isn't safe to jump off of unless Mario is spinning. The dolphin is always completely safe. You can stand on him and even jump up through him. And I don't know what Fish and Boo is trying to do with fire as bait. Hasn't he heard that you catch more plumbers with 1-ups than fire? 14 times he's changing. Why? Who knows? Just remember, you have to be standing on something to enter a pipe at the end. Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! I feel like I got super extremely lucky there. Oh. Oh. Panga. Panga, that's gross. Panga. Panga, why? Why, Panga, why? I see how to survive there. That is not that bad of an ending. That is not that bad of an ending. This is Grown Man's Wild Ride, a level from Super Dram World 3. This section of the level is all about dealing with different kinds of snake blocks. The pink and blue snakes turn on and off based on the state of the on-off block, and we can see some indications in the background for where they're going to turn, as well as the plus sign that speeds them up, a minus sign that speeds them down, and an X that destroys the snake. I'm waiting for this other snake that's just come on screen. It's made up of sprite-only blocks, so things like the thwomp and the disco shell will ride on top of it, but Mario will pass right through. We're riding the disco shell a little bit, going under it, and then using it to get up to this Yoshi over here. And again, these blocks aren't solid for Mario, but they are for Yoshi. One thing that Yoshi does when he's standing on the ground is a little bit of a hop. That hopping will cause him to rise up rapidly if he's inside of a wall. We saw this earlier on, but after you collect a gold tape, if you walk off the edge of a platform or touch lava, Mario will still die. That's what I was expecting. Let's go. I needed that snake block to eat some of the Mario-only blocks, but not all of them. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Nerd. Alright, we're back. How do I die faster? Because I don't feel like I'm getting enough height to go up and actually use that shell. Why are those one-ways there? Aaron. Am I throwing that shell too early? I feel like I must be. Yes. 1000% yes. Yeah, thanks for being here, Dr. Popper. Everyone loves the jokes. Well, okay. That was... So the death block kills me. I come back to life by pressing L or R. I don't know. I don't know about that shell part. Like, I feel like I properly see what to do, but then actually making the timing with the shell work out. Seems tricky. Thank you so much for the GLHF, Slurpify. Hey, Super Mike, thank you. Oh, it's not been too bad. My pace for this hack has not been great, and I've managed to keep up with 1 exit per day with how I've done so far. I need to not stop there. I don't remember what chapter this is from. Whatever chapter Resurrections is. Oh my god, Super Mike. How's that gonna work out? Reflections, Chapter 2, thank you. Reflection. There you go. I have a hard time distinguishing where all the Celeste music is from in the game. Very carefully? I guess so.
Where you want the daka daka?
How many attempts? 119. It's currently on screen. No, it was not ported for this hack. Smoking Auditor, thank you so much for that gifted membership to Super Kamiguru. Really appreciate it. Well, so long as you are able to sleep. Today, I guess you don't really have much of a choice. Why was the hare so good in the play? It knew its part. Yeah. Well, but between when you get home in the morning and have to go back tomorrow night, you'll be able to sleep then. Smoking Otter, thank you for the gifted membership that hit Slurpify. Let's go. One more joke. What did the doctor ask the dumbbells? Have you been waiting long? Man. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. You like that one? Oh, I definitely don't.
Alright, just something funny.
I don't. So, I think there is a point where things like movies and music can be so bad that they're good again, such as The Room, Tommy Wiseau's The Room, or maybe Rebecca Black's Friday. Those are both terrible examples of movies and music. But it's kind of like a train wreck where you can't... Okay, that would have worked. I just didn't realize I hit the on-off switch. No, I can keep bringing myself as much as I keep bringing myself back as much as I want to. But there's some things that I can't recover from, like falling off into the hole. And I can't respawn from being crushed inside of a wall. Friday. So the reason why people hated Friday, in addition to it being objectively terrible, it was manufactured. It was paid for. It's not organically a song that was made on its merits. It was my daughter wants to be a music star, make her a music video. Here's several $100,000. I don't know what the actual budget is, but okay, that's it. That's it. That's what I've been trying to do this whole time, but the timing for throwing the shell is kind of weird for me. How hard is this compared to the average Celeste level? Much harder. This is a Grandmaster difficulty kaizo romhack. On average, levels in this have taken me I need to fast fall there. Averages, levels have averaged me math. Almost 5 hours. The music is from Celeste. Hey Sam, thank you very much for that super. I really appreciate the support. Of everything that I've ever played in terms of SMW Kaizo, this is the hack that will take me the longest to clear. I am just now getting to the halfway point, and we're already at almost 70 hours. Thank you, Doctor. Well, I can give my kitty cats some treats. Let's see. What did the heart, the kidneys, and the liver do right before their trip? They got organized. What part of the store can you tell someone exactly how you feel? The express lane. I'll write those down. Yeah, so Celeste is a video game that was sold as a product. It has to be commercially viable. It can't be too hard. I need to fast fall. That joke was too big of a stretch. Where can you find the background music on YouTube? Probably by searching for it. Celeste, Chapter 2 music. We just hit 20,000 likes on TikTok. Oh, I think my TikTok chat broke. It did. It did. Sorry, TikTok chat. I've not been able to see it for a little bit here. Because of the 20,000 likes, we're gonna give Spike a treat. Oops, wrong button. Up here! Up, up, up! Oh, that's a good boy. Thank you. Good boy. Your treat. Oh, that's a good dog. What a good boy, Spike Spike. We were doing something last night and he scratched me. Right on the hand. It hurts. Alright. I think we were playing. So, I guess people might have been wondering, like, what's stopping me from just getting all the way to the end if I can just recover when I die? Well, there's things that I can't recover from, like dropping down the hole. And in cases like where the thwomp is, in order to make that work, I need to spin jump. I need to be fast in order to get to the platform that allows me to change my jump type. No, there's nothing down there. Still having trouble with my TikTok chat. Rate limited by TikTok. That's interesting. Let's do this. Let's try this. No, I think what I'm running into is that I am trying to use another tool and it's interfering with the one that I'm used to using. Hey, Daniel. Happy Saturday. I'm throwing it too early. Yes, content creation is very easy. He said very sarcastically. Man. That is really tough for me to time. Yo, Marples. Yeah, this is super cool. This is probably my favorite level of the hack so far. How was the race? Looked like, there was a level that both of you had gotten stuck on. Yeah, so there's actually 3 sections in this level. There's a section where you can pick up and throw the 1-ups. One where they're just kind of stationary, and then there's this one where there just are no 1-ups. Yeah. I'm excited to see whoever I'm going to be racing against whenever Retro Dave races against, I forget who. Thank you very much for another super. We're gonna get another joke from the jokiest joking joke book ever written, no joke. Oops, that's not. Get that? What did the butter say to the jam? I'm on a roll. Alright, Super Mike. Well, I hope that everything goes good for you tonight. Okay, I don't want to throw it, I want to bump it. Godspeed, Spider-Man. Oh, and you did win. Very good. I like the format where it's like a double elimination this time. Yeah, where there's a loser's bracket. I mean, you drop down from the winner's bracket to the loser's bracket. No, no prizes. It's just for fun. Just so we have something fun to do as kind of a community. No! That was close. Very close. In about 2 hours from now, I'm going to be taking part in a different romhack race as well. The weekly romhack race, which, I think I'm going to be able to participate in 2 more of those before they take a break in January. Tonight, we're going to be playing a brand new level that nobody's ever seen before. And it's just a matter of whoever beats the level first wins. No, I finished all the playtesting I was doing. The romhack races are, I've not volunteered for playtesting those. And it's a little bit of me being selfish and wanting to continue to race in them. Damn, that is tough. If I can just nail the timing for the shell up throw. That part should get easier. Hey, Darth Loki. Doing okay. Oh my god. Ugh. That previous section I got really consistent at. This one, definitely not so much. Thank you again for the super, Dr. Popper. Really appreciate the support. I don't need that kind of suggestion. You'll find that's actually kind of a rude thing to suggest. Phildo Baggins, thank you for all the happy poop gifts. I'm landing like too far to the right on that platform. By pressing a button. Oh, man. Oh, that's cool, but that's gonna be hard. Krobus, the best character in Stardew Valley? I think pretending that Krobus is a good character is a very funny meme. I don't have a ton of non-Mario games planned for stream. We're doing, at this point, weekly Core Keeper. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna try and go back to Metroid Prime 2. And Tuesday night, I'm undecided on if that's gonna be more Gungeon or Hollow Knight. The good thing about Gungeon is that I would enjoy playing it. The bad thing about Hollow Knight is that I have to play it. I don't know. I don't know if I've made any plans for Saturday nights. It's weird to have to think about a Saturday night without the romhack race. I have not played Final Fantasy X. I'm not a big Final Fantasy enjoyer. I liked 12 a lot. Is it food fight? Well, I mean, I don't know that Hogwarts Legacy is really that that on the menu. Something that I would never in a million years play. Like food fight. Something Wicked. Hey, Something Wicked. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, folks. You raced against Derek. How was the race? Which hack was that? Oh! A chi race. And you're advancing. Congratulations. One of them Maury the Magpie classics. I don't think that we've met before, but it's good to meet you. Boy, I'm gonna feel like a real jerk if we have. We are working our way through Dram 3. It's been pretty slow going. But this level is just fantastic. Fuck, dude. That's tough. That is the move that's tough for me. I need to figure out how I'm gonna do it. I've already decided that I don't want to use, like, co-host from TikTok Live Studio, because it destroyed my computer last time. In a way that's just super frustrating. Go. Where do I need to come back to make that line up? Like on the way up, maybe? Yes. Okay. Alright. Sounds good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the raid. We're gonna be taking a break in a little bit more than half an hour. Get prepared for the romhack race tonight. We're gonna be playing a brand new, never before seen level from Revelug. Oh no, I'm very far behind where Donald is. That'll happen when you take a week off for the holiday and then another 5 days off for testing. Yeah. I don't think anybody wants to have it be a real sweaty competition of who beats the Grandmaster hack first. And there would need to be rules if it was going to be a competition. Uh-oh. I think I broke TikTok. I did break TikTok. TikTok, why are you broken? Ain't that the truth? Carmen, thank you very much for the love you so much gifts and the heart me. Love you, Carmen. I missed a bunch of other gifts too. I feel really bad for that. I'm sorry, TikTok chat. It's been a challenge today. Let me see if I can fix it. 'Cause I can't stand not being able to see my chat. There we go. There we go. Mid-air spring jump cheese? No, I'm not going to do something that's harder. I'm dead. I'm dead. I keep hesitating before going for the thwomp. I will pass on spring jump milk, thank you. If I need to use the restroom, I go use the restroom. A little early. And then I can get to the right, I think. Yeah, I've gotten better with the shell timing. I've been really bad about just throwing it too early. No, no, not that direction. Ah, man. That's so hard to time. Okay. I'm gonna have to just work out how to do that. Thank you very much for another super there, Dr. Popper. I really appreciate it. Probably two early ones. Oh my god. So, tonight's race level is by Revelug. Revelug usually makes pretty hard stuff. I'm hopeful that tonight's level is not going to take too long, though. Oh, I hit the platform. I lost my spin. I think that tonight's level is only rated a 6 out of 10 for difficulty. If I... Oops. If I try to revive myself while I'm inside of a wall, I die. I actually don't know if SMW has a limit on how high up you can go. I feel like it must, but I don't know what that limit is, if it's there. I mean, there's some pretty tall levels out there, though. Hey, welcome in, HBR Botinator. Thank you so much for the raid. How was the stream? What were you playing? Oh, Elden Ring. Elden Ring, and it looks like you've been playing it for a pretty good bit. You're doing post-game stuff, is that right? I've not done Elden Ring. I don't have a whole lot of experience with Souls-likes. It's on my list of things I want to play eventually, though. Hey, J-Loops. Hey, Kinkerman. Boss is down, well, what more can you ask for? We are... Just today, I got to the point where I'm halfway through Dram 3. So that's exciting. We've been working on this level for a couple hours now. Yeah. I played Dark Souls 1 for the first time earlier this year. I say first time. I played it back when it was almost a new game. And gave up because I wasn't used to playing hard games. I'm dead. But I actually enjoyed Dark Souls 1 a lot. I'm itching to play more Souls-likes. I just have to find time to do it. Yeah. The very first time I played it, I think I ended up following a walkthrough for a pretty good chunk of it. And then I got to Ornstein and Smo, and I spent a day off just playing that game by myself, and I was doing nothing but doing the Ornstein and Smo fight. And after beating my head against it for a solid 8 hours, I decided I just wasn't going to play anymore. I had a much better time with it my second time through. This was like, I don't know, 12 years ago or something I tried it the first time. I was not prepared. That shell. If I could time that first up throw better, it'd be a lot better off. So, this level, this is the third section of this level. Each section has had its own special mechanic for restoring life to dead Mario. Here, I do it just by pressing the L or R button when I'm dead. It brings me back to life no matter what. But it will fail if I am inside of a wall or inside of lava. The previous two sections, one had 1-ups as an object that I could carry, and anytime I died, I would respawn at whatever the last activated 1-up was. Keeping the momentum of that 1-up object. It was really cool. Dram 3 has been really good. It's been excruciatingly hard. But Panga It's been really cool to play something that Panga made where he was pretty much giving himself total creative freedom. With Dram 1 and Dram 2, he stayed pretty vanilla. In fact, I think entirely vanilla for both those games. And he's a real creative guy. So he's been out there making Mario Maker levels for years now. And it's really good to see what he's done with creative freedoms. Super hard. It definitely deserves its Grandmaster status. But inventive. I think this is my favorite level in the hack so far. There's just been a lot going on in it. Too low twice and then too high the third time. Yeah, my death counter is me pushing a button, so there is a more automated path you can take for counting deaths, and it does count deaths on like the deaths that you can recover from. I think that's kind of funny. Hey, Ornzito. Hey, Jellybean. Doing pretty good, I'd say. Yes. So, Panga in the README is saying that he is making the sections between 40 to 60 seconds long. And the way the sections are built, at least the way that it works out for me, you have about 30 seconds of pretty normal stuff, and then there is an obstacle that is way harder than everything else. So the amount of time spent getting back to retry that really hard obstacle can be pretty drastic. Yeah, Newgasm made a automatic death tracker. It works with a certain core of RetroArch and with the Super Effects Pack Pro through its USB interface. Too slow! That's hard. That's hard. Hey, El says. I mean, people are right. Hope you're doing good, dude. I would guess, just from the length of the level, that thwomp that we're seeing is probably the end. That'll do it. Thank you so much. 1 second. Patty Skack with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you using your Prime sub. Gotta take that money away from Jeff Bezos where we can. As a thank you for a subscription, I'm gonna read a joke from the jokiest joking joke book ever written. No joke. Some people call it a punishment. What kind of dog has the strongest punch? A boxer. It's like a reward. I'd like to not be throwing that shell and instead bump it. I think that would make things a little easier, but I'm having a hard time telling my hand to make that happen. Yeah. I need to figure out how that filming is gonna work. I think I'm gonna take my cell phones outside, sort of the way I do during a cooking stream. Actually, I probably need to drag a laptop out there. No, I haven't made progress for a bit. Progress is getting hit twice at the final thwomp. Oh, I mean, Panga has made a very, very well put together romhack. That's in every way, like, this is a very, very aesthetic pleasing hack. A good use of color and all that. I think almost everything has been custom graphics. There might have been 1 or 2 levels that used some vanilla S&W assets. My granddaughter loved it. That was probably the most common review that I saw for the jokiest joking joke book ever written, no joke, on Amazon was, "My granddaughter loves it." Maybe, thank you very much for the heart me. People would moan and groan about the terribly cheesy dad jokes book. I think that joke was, I think that book was almost entirely filled with winners when it came to jokes. And the jokes that didn't perform were generally the ones that were just too dang British. Alright, let me see if I can get one more good attempt. We're gonna get back to the shell section. And I have to take my break for eating some food before the romhack race. No! God dang. I got greedy. I got greedy. That was so close. Hang on. I gotta see what that looks like. I don't know what to do there. I don't know what to do there. I need more attempts at that. Oh, boy. Well, we're wrapping up for right now, and I'll be back in an hour. The romhack race starts in an hour, and I devote at least 2 hours to it. It probably is not going to take that long. Yeah. Guys, I really appreciate you being here and hanging out. I got a massive amount of support on YouTube today and elsewhere. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I don't know what to say. Thank you guys. I'll be back again later. I don't think I'm gonna raid just because I'm gonna be back soon. So bye. It's over.
It's over!